Hello gamers and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Ash of Gods. Off to an exciting start. And we're here with Thorn and his daughter, trying to get to his wife after the Umbur has attacked the village. Gleda's outcry makes you stop in your tracks. Your daughter hastily pulls some kind of colored plugs from under her belt. That's what's almost burnt my stomach. Raz gave them to me about a week ago. A long time ago they supposedly were magical battle cards. Suddenly they became so hot to touch. Take a look at the cards. Okay. The magical plaques almost burn your fingers, but they also fit perfectly in your palm. You feel almost as if you could wave your hand and channel magic into any enemy. Could they regain their power because of the reaping? How did Rask come by them? You remember seeing such plaques sold as curiosities and souvenirs. And who is Rask? You hear footsteps coming from somewhere ahead. 3 thugs are bearing the way. Their puffy faces are contorted with mindless rage. Did highwaymen get so brazen as to attack townsfolk, hoping for an easy gain? In a swift move you draw your sword, but the thugs look unimpressed. You look closer and notice their vacant eyes and foam at their mouths. Your opponents are either very drunk or crazy. You step in front of Gleda. I'll beat some sense into them, stay back. In response, Gleda steps aside and draws her own blade. Did I practice with a sword for all those years to just keep hiding behind you? Together, we'll deal with them faster. What your daughter is really asking for is some stern parenting, but the thugs attack you with a feral roar. You can only hope your daughter has taken your lessons to heart. Okay, character selection. If you have more than one character in your party, you can choose the turn order. That's interesting. Just select any character standing on a highlighted tile, choose an action to end the turn and the tile will dim. When all of your characters end their turns, a new round will begin and you'll be able to choose between the available characters again. Okay, click on the icon in the bottom left to use a card. Each card has a number that shows in which round it will become available. Each card I'll take a screenshot of it to show you as well, because I'm going to write a short review as on Gamers Global. Each card can be used only once per battle. After you use your card, it won't be available again until the next battle. Okay, that's good, so it would be sensible to use them. Red skulls next to a character portrait indicate the number of wounds the character has sustained. The character stats are lowered depending on the number of wounds. If a character sustains 4 wounds, they die. So unfortunately we've got 1 wound already. Keep an eye out for this useful button. It can be found throughout the game. Click it to read descriptions of various game mechanics. So let's do it right now. Oh nice. Your character's stats. Toggles the stat display above all characters. Settings. The required time required to end the round. Enemies' characters' stats. Who is this blonde person? Okay, this is just the general information, I guess. Your battle cards. Press to browse the number inside the circle. Here you can see all of the characters' passive skills. Click to see the descriptions. Here you can see the icons representing the chosen character skills and the hotkeys. Enemy battle cards and cooldown. Okay. So where are my cards? I want to see all stats, obviously, that makes sense. Place your units before the start of the battle. How can I change placement? Like this, okay. Shoulder at shoulder we are going to fight. Okay, and now I can also see the cards. Touch of Chaos reduces health by 5 to a random enemy unit and increases energy by 2 to all party members. Increases attack by 2 to random party members. Spirit Armor increases defense, increases health, Reduces health by 10. Let's start with you. What can I do with you? Deals 7 damage and pushes back an enemy unit by 1. Deals 7 damage and increases defense. That's not too bad. Knockback deals 14 damage to health to all surrounding units and pushes them back by 2 tiles. I wonder if surrounding means anger, increase your attack by 1 and increase your defense by 1. Shelter, increases defense of a party member. I mean, it would be nice to... I don't know if surround... Okay, let's walk here. And do this type of attack on him. Let's go for his energy. I think I could have done a diagonal attack. Not entirely sure. With her, I can attack and deal 9 damage. I can do a double strike, deal 18 damage to health and to energy, and reduce my attack by 1. Heavy strike, 27 damage, and increase my attack by 2. That's pretty cool. Cover, increases energy, and damage received is equally split. Okay, let's walk here. Just costs a little bit of energy. Oh shit, and I can't attack from here. I can't do diagonal attack, that sucks. Okay, this is not going as planned. Okay, let's take cover. Okay, what are they up to? It's my turn again, apparently. So, this knockback, parry. To all surrounding units, that means including including my daughter. I don't want to do that. With her I'm going to go here. How much damage does he do actually? Maybe I'm going to do that first. He won't die. But it would be cool if he died. So I'm going to deal a normal attack will do. I think. I hope. Yeah, to energy, so I get the double health attack. Shit. And now you can do the knockback attack. Oh, it actually shows all the surrounding. That was pretty cool. Okay, now actually she's a bit in danger. So maybe I'm going to play a card. Reduces health by 10. I just want to try it out. I want to cast a spell on him. And he is nearly dead. Oh shit. Now it's her turn. And she is going to kill that guy. I think he's going to die, yeah. Health attack will do. Oh, actually I regained some health. I could cast... You go here. I could cast health on her, but I could also... Okay, this is going to take some time. 7 damage pushes back the enemy, increasing your counter attack. Now let's do the normal attack. On health. Nice block. I don't know why they regenerate health apparently. Now it's her turn. Deals 18 damage to health and yeah, let's do that. Oh no. That would kill me. Why would that kill me? Because he would do a counter attack apparently. No. It costs 14 health, I see. If I do a normal attack on him, I can do 18 damage. That won't do. Can't run away because I don't have energy. So I'm actually going to cure and increase my health. And that should possibly end the turn, yeah. He's still attacking this guy for whatever reason. Maybe he's got like a threat thing going on. Let's attack his health. I'm not sure why he's focus firing in. She's got something. It increases your health by 11 when you kill an enemy. That's a very nice thing. And he increases attack by 1 and energy by 2 to all party members when this character dies. Okay, that's not so cool. But I can now kill him, I think, if I do the energy attack. Nice. Oh, 2 achievements unlocked. Leda looks at the bloodied bodies in terror. This is the first time she has fought to the death. You grab her by the shoulders, shaking her a couple of times before she looks away from the corpses. She finally steels herself, meets your gaze and nods with great determination. What a cool daughter. You're proud of your daughter, but even more so worried for your wife Leaky. There's no time to lose. You need to get home as soon as possible. A couple of side alleys later, you open the familiar gate. Your trophies. Okay, no Strixers, but 1200 gold and some experience. Unfortunately, still 1 wound. I need to get rid of the wound. You run into the house and find the living room covered in blood. Old Tanner, your housekeeper, stands at the door, trembling all over. His daughter, Queena, your maid, lies motionless on the floor. Just beside her is your wife, Licky. Oh no. Licky, how could this happen? Tanner, what happened here? Gleda, oh Gleda, be strong. Let's go this one, because we focus on what's ahead of us. Tanner, what happened here? Gleda's trying to say something, but cannot speak through suffocating sobs. You use all your willpower to retain composure, even managing to say something while your nails cut deeply into your palms. The veins in your fists are about to burst. and your teeth are about to shatter from grinding. Gleda is stroking her mother's hair and whispering something into her ear. You briefly consider ending your own life, but your daughter needs protection. She resembles your wife so strongly. You slowly turn to the servant. He is saying something. Such a calamity has befallen us. Oh, such grief! First, both Leaky and Quina screamed in pain. Then my daughter seemed to lose her mind. She went at Mistress Leaky with a knife. Mistress defended herself, but then... No, Leaky, please no. Gleda, give me a hand. Tanner, saddle the horses. Tanner, saddle the horses. Every one of us is suffering, but at least we are still alive. And to remain alive, we must leave the town. Of course, Master, I'll do it. Gleda, remember to pack Mother's jewelry box and take the money from the nook in my room. But please, hurry! Gold received 500. You move a strand of your wife's hair and notice something odd. A black-blue mark, like an ulcer, on the nape of her neck. The surrounding skin is swollen, as if burned. Gleda also notices it and backs away, a look of terror on her suddenly pale face. This is right out of an ancient manuscript. The same thing happened 700 years ago. A pain pierces your neck and grows into a fiery noose. It strangles you and you die in terrible agony. This infection is what they called the reaping. Dad, the back of my neck is burning. Let me see. Damn it. You have the same mark. Have a look. Do I have it? Nothing? But how can it be? Why did the plague spare me? I don't believe in luck. There must be some kind of protection. But what is it? The manuscript about the reaping I read mentioned special stones, the strixes, like the one in your pendant. Maybe that's why the monster in the square took interest in it. You take off your captain's insignia and put it around your daughter's neck. She nods and you pull her into your embrace again. Tough shit. You exit into the front yard and take a look around. No, you shouldn't bury Leaky here. It would be better to do it in the back. Gleda follows you. Take Tanner and bring the bodies here. You tell her. Try to be quick. Our time is short. Just wrap them in something, alright? When you're done digging, your hands are shaking, but not with tiredness. Tanner buries his face in his hands. Gleda has a shadow of her former self. You realize that if you stop and stand still, pain will drown you. You get out of the freshly dug grave. Freshly dug grave and pick up Leaky's body. You lay out Queena's body beside her mistress. They used to play together as kids. You take up the shovel. Gleda is still petrified. Tanner mumbles one of the temple anthems. You wonder what he's asking the gods to do for his daughter. Aren't his woes all the same to her now? You throw the last handful of earth onto the grave and toss the shovel aside. You feel as if you are on the edge of a cliff. Your wife is no more. Her body is not in your warm embrace, but in the cold clutches of death. For some reason you are still alive. Gleda walks up and hugs you, pulling you back from a precipice, just like when you met the Reaper. Okay, Gleda's packing for the journey. We can go to the house. Tanner's taking his time. It would be a good idea to check on him. Or gate. Someone is yelling and knocking at the gate with brute force. Yeah, let's go to the person first. It's Captain Krieger. Oh, so we are actually not the captain, I guess. He's got Fisk, the guard from the northern gate, as well as 4 lads from his regiment with him. What do we do? Let him in before he destroys the gate. Gleda, shut the stable doors for now, just in case. Shouting to his companions. Damnation! Quick! Bring in the horses! Thorn, is your old servant completely deaf? I bashed my knuckles raw, knocking on your bloody gate. Don't you know what's going on in the town? Pipe down! I do know. Tanner has just lost his daughter. Understood? And I've just lost my wife. Curse this damned town. Leaky? No fucking way. I'm sorry, pal. Really sorry. Damn me if I hurt your feelings or something. He's a bit of an asshole, I guess. You'll die like a dog, so don't worry about it. We all will at this rate. What happened to you? When the monster entered the town, everyone went berserk. Have you seen the sign left on the gate? What do we do now? I wanted to ask the burgomaster, but didn't think I could make it through. Besides, I had the boys with me. Hey there, you pansies. Come here. You alright? Hey, looks like you didn't even shit your pants. Take care of the horses while we figure something out. Okay, we can talk to Shed. One of the soldiers leans against the shed. Oh, he's not. He's leaning against the shed. He's not called Shed. His legs seemingly unable to support him. Gleda, house, stable. The young soldiers from the Albios regiment are attending to the horses or gate. Everyone should gather by the gate and figure out a plan. Let's go to the house. You enter the house and see that Tanner has packed your things, but is not in a rush to leave. What's keeping you, Tanner? Tanner makes a helpless gesture. Forgive me, Master Brennan, but I am not coming. I must remain by my daughter's side. I will look after the house, for as long as I live. Ask him whether he hopes to survive. Tell Tanner that he is an excellent servant. Ask him about his intentions. Tanner's face darkens. I have to write a letter to the Count. I'm not going to lie. I've been keeping him informed about the comings and goings of this house. It's time to send him a final letter. I will tell His Excellency that you failed to protect your wife, just as I failed to safeguard my daughter. What? Grief clutches your insides while rage turns everything into a blur. Your hands curl into fists. I put up with a snitch in my own home for 20 years, and now you want to screw me over as a parting gift? No, that's not cool. I'm going to strike him. You slap Tanner in the face for the first time in your life. Just for a moment, you feel engulfing, blinding rage, flailing his arms. The old man loses balance and falls onto his back. A small puddle of blood forms around his head. Krieger regards the servant's body in shock. My word, what's going on here, Thorn? You grow pale with horror. I never meant to kill him. Oh shit. Something just came over me. I don't know why. I wasn't thinking straight. Who knew he would fall like this? What a terrible accident. The captain scratches his head. A huge bloody accident. Let's just leave him here. The old man felt unwell and took a nap. Take your stuff and lock the door behind you. You nod absent-mindedly. Thanks. Even though this was an accident, I will never forgive myself. Oh shit. Krieger grunts. Who cares? We got enough trouble as it is. Don't spare another thought on it. Well, you should possibly never hit someone. I guess that's the lesson. But he kind of deserved it, I think. Gleda loads... I don't like snitches and traitors. So it's actually good that he's out of the way. Gleda loads up her horse, weeping over the tag. Oh, Mummy, dear, how are we going to live without you? She whispers. You put your arms around your daughter as she presses her tear-streaked face into your chest. It's over for Leaky, my dear, but for you and Mac, it's not. Remember this, however much it hurts. Gleda nods and tries to steel herself. No longer crying, she starts strapping the saddlebags. It's not over for you either, Dad. No matter what you think. I'm almost ready. I only need to strap this package of Rask's scrolls. Maybe I'll have a chance to return them. It pains you to look at your daughter, whose every gesture reminds you of your wife. You clench your teeth and carry on. There's no time to lose. Take the scroll and throw it aside? No. Let's help Gleda. Gleda buries her face in your shoulder. Thank you, Mom. Mom is dead. We've got to run from the reaping, and I'm still fussing with this package. Let's go to the shed guy. Brett, lounging about? Just coming to my senses, thinking what to do. Oh, he's an archer, cool. All you can do is curl up in terror. What can you do against the Reaper? It came after me. You'll see it. It knows where I'm hiding and it will find me again. It came after all of us, knucklehead. Do you think you're special or something? If, God forbid, it comes back, it'll be for all of our heads. Thorn, we need to leave. Now. We can't run or hide. Death is in the air. Loyalty decreased, Brad. Shit. Listen to me, boy. Don't ever let your fear wag your tongue for you. Curb it. If you want to die, do it. Just don't drag others into it. No, maybe this is a cooler guy. Hey, stop! Quit trailing Hoad like a puppy. Go tighten the straps on your horse. Oh, you remembered me. Get this nanny away from me. At this rate he'll soon be holding my member while I take a leak. Let him look after Gleda. Why not? He looks a bit like an asshole. But Hoad, aren't we buddies? Don't you see what's happening in Albius? Don't drag Gleda into this. I worry about you. Go on, right out of here. I need you like I need a hole in the head. If you want to look after me, do it from far away. Looking at Hoad as he stomps away. That's what distress does to men. You look as stiff as a dick in a bathhouse. Sob. Don't worry. He'll cool off and you'll be best buddies again. Thorn, what else did you want to ask the lad?
Hey.
Why are you staring at the gate? Why the sour look? Did you shit your pants? Why the sour look? Should I sing and dance? This is no fort. We must move to Ursus. Its walls are higher and the German army is nearby. The king himself is there, and more food. All you care about is stuffing your face. If the entire German army loses its marbles like this, Albius guards, Ursus will be good for nothing. Well, I mean, the madness hasn't afflicted us, so there must be someone sane in Ursus. Let them deal with this craziness. Why are you staring at the gate? Well, I mean, it's really nice, sturdy gate. We could just stay here and wait for this mess to clear up. Let's not ford Shit Creek. We're already knee-high in it. Stop. Oh, stop. Who do you think this gate's gonna stop? That monster? Or maybe the plague? What's next? Crawling under a blanket? Will it help? I want to do the right thing. What if those madmen come to their senses? Then it's all hunky-dory. Did you shit your pants? I just might. My knees are shaking and I don't like this one bit. I'd rather have a war. War doesn't keep men waiting. You'll find that your knees shake less when you are marching. Let's go and see what happens. Then point us in the right direction. All I hear is talk. You're our superior, aren't you? Then, alrighty, enough talk. Look at Sob rambling. Usually he's too busy chewing. He probably thought we'd be hiding in a tavern. If you could hide from this nastiness in a tavern, I would be there already. Krieger, do something. We didn't join Thorn Brennan's company by accident, didn't we? I mean no disrespect, Captain. Respect my decisions, then. First we need to get out of town and ride to the nearest mania to get rid of the plague. We'll see where we go from there. Loyalty increased Sob, that's good. Now let's go to the gate. Forget about trouble, Krieger. The Burgomaster is dead. We are sailing up Shit Creek. What do we do now? Wash the shit stains and run. What's this? The sign on this gate? Check the backs of everyone's necks. The plague leaves a distinctive mark. You said something about going berserk, Krieger. Okay, let's check the necks first. We figured that one out already. None of my lads have marks. I personally checked. The townsfolk have been clutching their necks in pain though. So the only one with a mark is actually Gleda, the daughter. Oh, a spearfighter, that's good. The gods spared us from this plight. Without them, we'd be squirming on the ground. We should be grateful. Loyalty increased, that's good. You invoke the gods, but they have nothing to do with it. Confound them. Well, we've got Strixes to help us. What do you have, Fisk? What do you mean? I have a spear and my armor, though I admit they aren't the best. What do you mean? Sorry. I wonder whether you're drunk or just stupid. Perhaps I'm not making myself clear. A bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? I'll say it again, slowly. Strixes protect you from the plague. Krieger and I have our captain's insignia. Okay, we're both captains. With Strixes. These lads have earrings with flags of this stone. Where's your Strix? Showing you a piece of jewelry. Or maybe I should have bought jewelry then. I've got a small one in this pin. It used to be my mother's. I've kept it in her memory, but I don't wear it. So she protects you, even after her death. Pray to your dead mother, Fisk, rather than to the gods. What's this sign on the gate? How should I know? I was standing guard by the northern gate with Fisk. May the gods punish him with sobriety. Suddenly a monster appeared. I heard of this creature. Temple records refer to them as the Reapers, for they come during the reaping. They don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they appear almost human. They call themselves the Umbra, but there's only a passing mention of them in the chronicles. I haven't the foggiest idea what that was, and frankly I don't give a crap. I just know what I saw. It was so scary you'd shit your pants. Many did, in fact. All of them fell to the ground, at least. The monster drew some kind of mark on the gate and let out a screech. The Reaper said that the gate was sealed and that everyone should prepare to die. It said so in the temple tongue, and then in Frisian. Will you shut up, wise ass? You've been going on and on. What are you planning to do? Talk your foes to death on the battlefield? Have I ever given anyone a reason to call me a coward? Krieger, let it go. Hold your horses, you too, Flit. Please come down. How come you know so many languages? Just had to learn them. Many archival records exist only in Frisian or in the temple tongue. Being knowledgeable is always useful. As for courage, you either have it or you don't. You won't know it until you need it. You said something about berserk, Krieger. Well, you see, the monster just etched a sign on the gate and vanished. Then the bell started ringing and it all went topsy-turvy. The people got to their feet and began to beat their living daylights out of each other. Some scattered lead. Others took up arms. Some folks just used bare hands. Me and Fisk ran for it, but that didn't go well. Even the guys we knew were lunging at us like furious beasts. We wanted to avoid killing them, of course, but the way things were, we fought our way to the stables and found these lads. I see. It's starting to make sense. The plague leaves a mark, which makes you go berserk, but it doesn't always work. Perhaps some possess the inner strength to resist, or maybe the Strixes have got something to do with it. The mark's not a death sentence then, if you resist it. Things are looking up, boys. Something to drink to. It's time to get out of town. Get on your mounts. Damn, I almost forgot. The people didn't go mad immediately after the monsters left its sign on the gate. First, a merchant rode through the square in a flying gallop. It's a miracle he didn't trample anyone. He pulled the control lever, slid something between the leaves, opened them up, and off he went. All by himself. And here I thought he was a good-for-nothing wuss. Surely you know him. Short beard, always smiling, shop near the town hall. Good drinking buddy, if you ask me. Between the knee. Rask? So he managed to get out of town. Is the gate still open then? No, the people were going berserk already. Some of the guards went after this Rask fellow, by the way. Then the gate slammed shut, as nobody held it open. So it's possible to open the gate after all. Gather everyone, Krieger, and let's go. We need to get out of town. Tanner decided to stay, so we are already now. Zop, open the gate. Everyone follow me and Krieger. Go! You stop in the square near the gate, dismount and peek around the corner. The ground before the gate is littered with corpses. Beside them guards shuffle about, scratching their necks and growling now and then. They have weapons at the ready. The incessant ringing of the bell makes you squirm as you examine the gate. There is some kind of glowing mark on it. The square is full of abandoned carts, baskets and crates, and corpses. There's no way you can ride through on horseback. Your company waits for your decision. Oh. Turning to face the rest. Do you realize what's going on? Why are these madmen so organized? Why did the monster seal the gate? Shall we try to break through? Enough thinking. Time for action. Why are these madmen so organized? Could it be that they serve the Reaper now and are bound to his will? Ancient manuscripts don't mention anything about it. However, they do say that the reaping is different. Each reaping is different. The Reaper could have invented something new. Rask had mentioned something like this too. You discussed the reaping with Rask? Sometimes you don't know history if you don't know the reapings. They direct its courses, even if they only happened twice. Who knew it would come back? In the absence of our other explanations, we'll have to go with this one. Why did the monster seal the gate? Those reapers are like children, very cruel children, pitting people against each other just to see what's gonna happen. Like playthings. It's what father said. Is your father a temple servant by any chance? A royal scribe. But I didn't want to be a scribe. I wanted to become a warrior, so I ran away from the capital. Consider your wish fulfilled. I'd hoped it had lost its glamour. It will soon, in any case. Shall we try to break through? What do you mean, break through? Are you out of your freaking mind, Thorn? I know those guys, every single one of them. See that redhead? You know him too. He was but a young lad when he came to me. What, 15 years ago? He wanted to become a guard, and he did. Do you suggest we haul our horses over the wall instead? I know all those guys too. See the woman lying out there by the barn? That's his mother. And who do you think hacked her down? They are not the people we knew, Krieger. Well, I'm not quite myself when I'm drunk either. Should I be killed then? How do you know this can't be reversed? Do what you will, Captain, but I won't lead an attack on my own men. Can you see the dead bodies under their feet? Those are our lads too. Oh, screw you. I'll give the order. Enough thinking. Time for action. And it actually increased the loyalty. We can't attack their ranks directly, so we'll have to split up. Some of you will join the fight, but others will have to get around the fight and reach the gate. Why would we split? It's much better to stay together. What if these crazies get reinforcements while we are busy fighting? I don't care about winning. Just want to get out of this alive. How do you open the gate? It's sealed by the sign. If Rask managed it somehow, then so can we. On your guard. You there, follow me. The rest, to the gate! Oh, this is like our camp stuff, and we decide who's going to fight. But we shall do that in the next episode of Let's Play Ash of Gods Redemption. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.